Hey there, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ryan Johansson. I am the founder of the Effective CSM Accelerator, where I help you become a top performer without burning out. And today's video is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. As somewhat of a type A person, it's all about how to schedule your day and your week in an efficient manner. So without any further ado, let's hop into it. So there's two steps that you really need to follow if you're going to be good at scheduling. And the first is to plan out your week, and the second is how you plan out your day. So the first step you want to do is what your week looks like. So let's go through that now. This template on the left is something that I'll share in the comments. It's just a random one that I found online, but it was a way that I used to do it and still do to this day, is divide by day in thirds. So I have the morning, afternoon, and evening. And as you'll see, I put certain things in at certain times. What this does is I also add in anything that I have in my personal life. Say, like I'm going to a comedy show, or I want to get a workout in, or anything that I'm trying to accomplish with my time for the week goes in here. And this gives me a rough idea of what my week is going to look like. It can let me know where I have to take the foot off the gas so I'm not doing too much, or where I can add some things in where I might have a lighter day than normal. This gives me a macro view of my week, and it allows me to plan out for things and figure out what I have to do along the way. Pretty helpful, pretty straightforward. So my suggestion for this weekly template is take all of the things that you want to accomplish in the week. Maybe it's your, as you can see, some of my normal life things are, I like to hit the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday. I like to just go for a walk and do some blog writing. And that's something that I stick to, probably 95% of the time. And in the afternoon, I might do things a little bit differently. I haven't fully filled in my week. I'm sure that's not that interesting to anyone. Happy to do that if it is of interest. But really what we want to cover is in this section is there's 4 lines you can put in, and I wouldn't recommend trying to do too much more than that. You'll put in things that you're trying to accomplish. So if you're more of a revenue focused CSM, let's say you'd put in that for prospecting time or account outreach. What you're trying to do is figure out what you're going to be doing and when. And now when this is all complete, you just have this next to your keyboard or your desk, your laptop or whatnot. And that's your plan to go off for the week, which can be very helpful. It might put you at ease, and it's going to be your roadmap for what you want to accomplish and how you're going to do it. Step 1, pretty straightforward. Probably feels pretty good so far. Step 2, as you might have been looking at already, is how you plan out your day. This allows you to get a deeper view and really dive into specifically how you're going to accomplish those things, what you're going to be doing at what time, and especially what meetings you have during that day. So this is a 3-part framework that's extremely easy to follow, and I'm going to walk through exactly how I do it. This, for the exercise, I've put it on just a Google Doc. I actually like to just do pen and paper, and I'll cross things out as I go. It might take me a couple turns to get it exactly how I want it to look, but the idea here is same thing. You're also including your personal life. The hidden hack that's been really helpful for me is if I have my day start at a certain time and I put gym in before, that makes me more likely to go to the gym, because if that doesn't happen, then it throws off the rest of the things, and that can actually be a helpful way to help with certain other routines. That's an unexpected benefit. But what you want to do here is write out what time you have calls or there's certain things to do, and just have a general timeline for what your day is going to look like. I wouldn't feel it necessary to plan out all of your downtime or something like that. That's relax, hang out, do what you want to do. But if there's certain things you're trying to get accomplished, put some time on it and figure out what you're going to do when. And this is going to give you a more macro idea. And this is what your day is pretty much going to look like. But we all know that things pop up, things change. And that's why I've included this second tab right here. And this is your nice to have, someday, backlog, however you want to call it. This just means those things that pop up during the day that you need to get done, but it might not be completely necessary for you to drop everything you're doing. So I'll write this thing down. Maybe it's something I want to check out, an article I want to read. I'll just write that down so it's not delaying my progress for that day, but I can get to it and schedule it for maybe the next day. So at the end of the day, you're going to have all the other tasks that come in, and this list will grow as you go. And then at the end of the day, you sit down and you do this exercise all over again. You figure out what parts you've done good at, cross off what you haven't done, and then try and build this out one more time. So this is something where, like anything else, might be a little uncomfortable at first, and you'll find things that work for you, things that don't. I don't say that you have to follow exactly how I do it. I think it's more important to find something that's going to work for you. But by doing this at the end of the day, it's helped me to shut off and feel like I've accomplished something and not feel guilty or do that, oh, just one more email before I go, and then 3 hours later you're still on the keyboard. And the last thing, which I think is just an added benefit, which I found is very easy to keep here, is my waiting tab. So this is when you send out an email and you're waiting to get a response, or you're trying to set up a meeting, or there's any deliverable that you've sent out and you're still trying to collect or wait on. I write that there. That way you're not forgetting about it. It's not taking up mental space, not worrying you. You know where it is at all times. You're on the ball. Hope this is really helpful to you. Would love to do more deep dives on certain things like that. So if there's anything, shoot me an email. That's in the comments. And thank you so much. Have a good one.